We need to be better. Subs, if I get you in, you can't be like lackadaisical. Do what you do well. If you're supposed to defend, defend. If you're supposed to shoot, shoot. We have to get better, guys. I told you guys from MPH, I'm not satisfied. I feel like you guys got satisfied. Don't get satisfied. Until you're doing this as a profession, or until you're playing at the next level and starting and contributing, do not get satisfied. Understand? What kind of trip is this? So treat it as such. Understood? We win and lose as a family. Bring it in.
Monarchs on 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3, Monarchs. 4, 5, 6, family.
Hi, my name is Andrae Smith. I'm the rep director here at Mississauga Monarchs. I've been fortunate to be with the Monarchs program for about 5 years now. Started off as just an overall athlete, played pickup basketball when I was younger. Ended up transitioning into playing football at a more competitive level. I was able to secure some scholarships to play football at the next level. Unfortunately, I did sustain a knee injury where I tore my ACL in my right leg. After that, I tried to get back into playing football, but just didn't feel like I was the same player. That led me down the road to start coaching football at the high school level, which I was able to do, also secure my degree in engineering, and then from there also transitioned a little bit to coaching basketball, helping a friend out. He was actually coaching at a high school and needed a little bit of a discipline factor, and knew that I coached football and football was big on discipline. So he asked me to come in to help, just to be an assistant coach. From there I found a love in coaching basketball, was able to help out the next generation of youth, which was always one of my goals, was to give back. And seeing my brother play at a high level, seeing my friends play at the high level and have the same kind of coaches, coach them throughout, it led me to bring a new perspective and a new face to coaching in our community. And that's how I got involved with coaching youth basketball. Off the court, it means a lot for me. As I said, that's kind of been my passion, was working with the youth, them getting to the pro level or capitalizing off of basketball was always the cherry on top of the cake. It makes me super proud when I have former athletes reach back to me saying, "Coach, I need a reference on becoming a doctor. Coach, I need a reference on becoming an engineer. I'm becoming whatever, a mechanic." Like, all that stuff is super important to me. So as much as I love winning and the success on the court, I love the winning and success in life. Seeing somebody that had little or minimal hope or no direction now have a pathway for themselves, their families, and their loved ones means more to me than dribbling the basketball. The joy and feel that I get from kids that succeed in life is another reason why I do this. At that time in our community, not a lot of coaches that were relatable to the kids that they are coaching. I did find that there was a rise in our youth just committing crimes, or not focusing on academics, and just really not giving them a chance to succeed in life. And what I found with sports is that you could get people to be disciplined, or get the youth to be disciplined, if you give them something that they're passionate about and show them that there are possibilities to make a career or a living or a lifestyle, or even get a free education out of something that you're passionate about. From that first team that I coached for football, it put me in a mentality or a mindset where I always wanted to be, at the very least, the worst of the best instead of the best of the worst. I really challenge my athletes. It's great to be good at a bottom tier, but I really wanted them to push for more, because in life you can be average, you can be content, but why not shoot for the stars, or shoot for the moon and land on a star? Like, it's just one of the mentalities that I try to instill in the youth that I work with nowadays. I love working with kids from all different kind of backgrounds and all different kind of situations and circumstances, but mainly those that are lacking or a little bit less fortunate. that's kind of what draws me into giving back to the community, giving back to the youth. That's my why and why I do this. I think a lot of parents and even some coaches take it for granted, like the unity of your team when they get to travel and eat meals together and do stuff as a group, go shopping together. The team bonding and camaraderie that comes from that is like lifetime memories that you'll never forget. And I mean, I have players that are graduated now, some are married, and we still have memories that we share about trips that we've taken to the States. So that is definitely one of the, I would say, one of the most important benefits of traveling and doing AU is just those memories off the court, as much as you will have memories on the court as well.
Hi, my name is Kaizen and I'm currently a producer for the Toronto Raptors. Dang, how I started. I first started playing basketball probably when I was 10 years old. My brother introduced me to it. From then on, I just had an interest with playing basketball, playing a lot of like Filipino leagues, and then I made the basketball team when I was grade 11. And then from then on, I kind of went away from the game. I focused on just getting a job, finishing school. And then one year, I think in 2016, I got fired from my job at Square One. Yeah, I was pretty bummed out, but an opportunity came about with Monarchs. I saw someone post it on their story. I jumped on it and I emailed the email address, and surprisingly they got back to me. So I came to a Monarchs event, I think in the summer of 2017, 2018. First few people that I talked to was Chris Bennett and Donovan Chung, and they ended up being like one of my biggest mentors, especially Donovan. From then on, I got the opportunity to work for Monarchs as a development coach. I worked there for 2 years. A lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice there. Being a coach is not easy, but it was really worth it. One of my goals that I wanted to really achieve, just because my passion for basketball and the love for the game was, I knew it was really big and it was really important to me. It was to make it to the league, and I knew I wasn't gonna make it to the NBA by playing, but I wanted to make it somehow. So I thought coaching was that avenue. So I took coaching seriously. I noticed Andrae Smith, head of the basketball operations of Monarchs, was coaching a lot of like high-level players, and I wanted to be part of that. I wanted to learn more about how to coach high-level players, how to elevate my coaching skills, my IQ. I asked him if I could help out with coaching. I just rebound for him and then kind of see how he does things. And he said yes, and I told him, do you want me to bring my camera? We could do some film work. So I ended up doing that, and I brought my camera to the very first practice that he invited me to. He told me, okay, go edit it. I'm like, okay, sure, why not? Like, I could edit it. And then I ended up doing it in more of a creative style, not really like film breakdown. And I was really enjoying it, and like it took me by surprise. So I was like, oh, that's something that clicked within me. Like, I could combine my love for passion of basketball with my creative side. Like, I have always loved vlogging. I've always loved capturing moments, but it never felt satisfying to me just filming like day-to-day stuff. So that's when it clicked for me. I never told Jerome this yet, but he was the first one to ask me, hey, do you want to take this seriously? And I never brought it up to him. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, there's a few practices that I went to, and I filmed it. I made videos for him, but I never expressed to him like, hey, like, this is something I want to do. Can you help me out? Like, I just told him like, yeah, this is really fun. And then I just kept giving him videos. And then that was when he asked me one practice, and just like, do you want to take this seriously? And I was like, yeah, I do. Not knowing what I was like saying yes to. So from then on, like, he helped me connect with the right people, with Canada Basketball, with other high-level trainers, high-level players. He helped me purchase my first professional camera. So that was such a huge blessing for me, for someone to kind of go out of their way and do that for me. That doesn't happen often. And that just shows you the type of people that are within the Monarchs organization. They're always wanting to will the good for you. They see potential in you, and they'll always do whatever it takes for you to reach that potential. So fast forward, now I've taken on a lot of roles within the organization for Monarchs. I can't even tell you what it was, but I was leading the media team. So I was head of the media team, handling a couple of team members who are now flourishing as well. So really, really proud of them. Yeah, eventually 3 years after that, I got the opportunity to work for the Toronto Raptors. That's where I'm at now, but my journey within Monarchs was such a crucial part for developing, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
What's going on? I'm Vivek Parmar. I'm the coordinator of basketball development for Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. I oversee all of the Raptors development programs. I started with the Mississauga Monarchs in 2017. Coach Donovan and Coach Jerome brought me on as a development coach. I started off by coaching whatever was novice or like the youngest age group, and then I kind of built their trust. I started off and I realized that the Monarchs were just like this big family, and they were always looking to provide more opportunities for the coaches that wanted those opportunities. And I expressed that with a lot of the staff that were here, Jerome, Donovan, and then eventually Jerome and some of the more senior staff gave me more responsibility. They trusted me more. I became a location manager. I was helping out with the rep tryouts. I was training with the high performance camps. I was still doing development programs. I was assistant coach of a rep team. After COVID, I was overseeing all of the club leagues that we had, or the house city leagues that we had. I did everything here at the Monarchs except get behind the camera. So that's a little bit about my journey to where I am now. Yeah. The Monarchs culture was apparent right away. Two of my biggest mentors as soon as I got here when I was working as a development coach were Coach Donovan and Jerome. If anyone knows Coach Donovan, he's very regimental and he's all about discipline, and that really, really helped me build focus into what I was doing. He's all about getting to work on time, making sure that your program plans look a certain way, making sure that the gym looks a certain way, because you're always on the stage, as he says. And all of those things just help me, be focused, help me be regimental in my own schedule and routine. And Jerome is Jerome. I don't know what else I can say about Jerome. He's a legend in our game. Whenever I've had anything to ask Jerome, he's always there to provide me with that advice. Jerome was the first one that saw a potential in me as a leader in this organization. And he pushed me towards that. After COVID, Jerome was the one who said, you know what, I think you're ready to oversee like the city leagues. You're doing a good job of it. And Coach Jerome and Coach Donovan, they taught me hard work. They taught me not look at what you're doing right now and just look forward and continue striving to whatever you want to achieve. First of all, I think communication is extremely important, especially in this industry. There's a lot of industries where your work can do the job for you, but in this industry, if you don't know how to talk to people or you don't know how to build relationships, you get left back, and that's just how it is. My advice to young people would be to just go out and do as much as you can in basketball. Sometimes communication is just built through practice. You just have to go out, talk to people, learn from people, and you just build those skills. Not everyone not everyone has the same written verbal communication skills. You have to build those. Not everyone is an extrovert. Some people are introverts and it's a little harder for them. Doesn't mean your passion is less. It just means you're a different type of communicator. But I think you need to step out of your shell a little bit. You need to do something that you wouldn't have done before. Go out whenever someone provides you an opportunity, say yes, and go out and learn from it, and just learn how to talk to people, learn how to communicate with people who, whether they're your manager or just like your peers, learn how to communicate, and you build those social skills that really help you. It's one of the most important things, even working in a professional industry now. Communication is everything. I think in grade 10, I realized I wasn't going to be the next Kevin Garnett. 7 inches shorter, couldn't play defense, so that was out of the books for me. I run to the corner and shoot is what my coach would yell at me, but it didn't steer me away from my dream at all. I just realized that my dream doesn't have to be playing in the NBA. My dream can be working in so many different jobs in the NBA. I used to watch a lot of the NBA's documentaries about what goes on in the front office, the coaching staffs. Most NBA teams have like 80 or 90 people working within them. So I always thought to myself, why can't I be one of those people? I have the skills for it, and that's what really like sparked my desire to, you know, okay, I have my targets, I know what I want to do, that's what I'm going to set my mind to. And yeah, and then it just became, how do I build those skills to eventually get there? It's networking, it's learning the game inside and out, it's working in leadership positions and just doing all the dirty work in basketball, and that's how you build your way up. Everyone like has a different reason of why they want to work in sports. A lot of the times it's because it's fun. Like a lot of people you have fun, positive experiences with sports as a kid, and then you get to grade 12 and someone's like, hey, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? You're like, I don't know, sports, because that's what's fun. Good advice that I got was separate fun from passion. If it's fun, it'll maybe last you 5 years. If you're really passionate about it, this is going to last you your whole life. When you're willing to sacrifice half of or all of your life for something, that's passion. I recognized my passion when I wasn't missing parties or get-togethers or stuff that kids my age were doing that I also wanted to do, but I'm like, no, I got practice. We got conditioning in the morning. I want to go and make sure that these kids are right. I'm like, okay, that's passion. I love doing this. And then I got to my current role, and it's like, okay, well, I rarely have my own weekends. I rarely have my own evenings. That's when I'm working most of the time, but I don't mind it. I don't miss my weekends. I don't miss my evenings because I'm passionate. If it's just fun, I think maybe I get tired of it, you get bored, but if it's passion, it's life. Everything I've given to the game, it's given to me back in tenfold. I always talk about the power of that little orange ball. It can take you anywhere in the world, and it has for me. Every time I find that I give 100% of my effort, I'm hardworking, I'm putting all my blood, sweat, and tears into the game. Opportunities and rewards in terms of opportunities comes back to me. The game is always giving to you. The game provides you with opportunities to meet new people, takes you to different countries. For me, it pays my bills. So for me, giving back to the game is the least I can do, is coming back and teaching coaches how to coach or teaching little kids how to shoot a basketball for the first time. You're growing the game, and when you grow the game, as little as that process can be, it benefits everyone. So always give back. My message to a future Monarch or a current Monarch is we bleed orange. It's like a big, big family over here. There's a lot of people who have been here for a long time, and there's a lot of people coming in now, but I think the message stays the same with the Mississauga Monarchs. It's we're a big family. Put our egos to the side, and our goal is to grow the game, and our goal is to produce great athletes and also great individuals. It's not about always being the best on the court, but Coach Donovan will tell you, Coach Jerome will tell you, I'm telling you now, it's who you are as a person when you're done, or when you've left the Monarchs, or when you're in your 20th year with the Monarchs, is how you treat people, how you treat the game, and who you've become as a person is what it means to be a Monarch. It's bleed orange.
David, without a doubt, David Kaye is the funniest guy on the team.
Give me the form, bro.
From an AAU perspective, his coach was, and he's like, "Yo, we're not losing to these guys from the suburbs." So that's why they said we're from the suburbs.
He helped me purchase my first professional. Oh my gosh, I can't say it. How do I say that? I wouldn't. It is, yeah.
What taught me, like, leading a team. What taught me? What did I say?
What taught me how to lead a team?
No. What you learned from it? Yeah. What I learned from leading a team is that you can't do everything on your own. You know, shout out to JoJo, shout out to Elijah, Mark, and like, you guys have made it so much easier for me. You know, you guys allowed me to lead, and you never questioned anything that I did. So
I'm the coordinator. No, I want to look here. Sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
Actually, where do I look? No, okay, look down there. Don't look at me.
Okay, I'll look.
Coordinator of basketball development.
It's okay, it's okay.
I think I ever rambled a little bit there as well.
No, that's perfect.
Am I doing too much all of this with my hand?
No.
Yeah?
That was great.
Yeah, anything else? From there? Yeah, wherever you... Don't get my ankles in there. Okay, just make me look like Zayn Malik in the camera. Hi.